fun ears.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am here with Evelyn. Hey, Evelyn.
I was commenting on Minnie Mouse ears half a second ago. Sorry.
I know. I wonder if anybody heard.
Maybe on the playback they will. Very
What's-
cool.
Yeah, so I don't have any Minnie Mouse ears. I think I need something fun.
Yes.
I have some crazy little things, but no Minnie Mouse ears.
I'll show you my secret. I wear my Minnie Mouse ears because my bangs are crazy. So
Oh.
my Minnie Mouse ears make them less crazy.
There you go. I'm a ponytail girl. I'm like, but you could, yeah, it's a mess. Anyway, I am getting up our live on my iPad. So super excited. You just got monetized.
Oh, you did too. Whoa, we're rich.
I can't wait to hear questions. If you guys have questions for me or for Evelyn, let us know in the chat box. We would love to answer questions. I can't tell you we will have all the answers because monetizing was a whole other beast of Evelyn, how do I do this? Casey, how do I do this? And I was messaging like Kristen from Kristen's classroom. And
yeah.
So there's a few things to it. So we're going to talk a little bit about what we know.
And I would message you and be like, so where do I click? And you're like, I was so confused. I'm not sure.
Now you know why when you and Rachel Swinghammer was like, you need to make a video on how to do all the monetizing stuff. I'm like, because it's like, wait, did I have to go to that window or did I just click on the wrong thing? Do I add that to a video? I have lots of videos started, but
yeah. Well, I had someone ask me, and I probably responded with way too many paragraphs, but someone asked me, so you can get paid on YouTube? Like, do you make a lot or a little? And I was like, well, some people are millionaires and some people make pennies. Basically,
right.
The summary of what I said, like, depends on how many views and ads and all that you get.
Yeah, so let's first talk about what they have to do to get monetized. What are the first goals?
2 requirements, right?
Yep.
So you say one of them and I'll say the other one.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. So first, you need 1,000 subscribers. Second, you need
4,000 watch time hours
in the last 1 year, 365 days. Yeah.
So once you're monetized, you don't necessarily stay there. You have to keep up your 1,000 subscribers and you have to hit that 4,000 hours every year after. I will say once you have more subscribers, it is easier to get watch time because you have more people watching your videos. But my duration has really gone down. So I think my friends are like, monetized. Let's go find someone else to help watch, give watch time. And I totally don't blame them because I'm like, oh, who's the closest next? Who are we helping next? So I know there's a few people in our group that are.
There's one person in our group that I just shouted out, and she is like 18 away. Let me shout her out here. Let me look real quick. I think her name's Riley. Let me double check her name.
Yeah, Riley Banting. Yeah, check and let's call her name out here. So we have 5 people watching. She can get
her. I want to see everybody get monetized.
I know.
Yeah, Riley Banting, and her YouTube channel is Riley RYLEE Autumn AUTUMN, like Autumn.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Good.
So Riley Autumn on YouTube.
So we have James here and Giselle. Guys, if you have questions, ooh, Giselle, that's a great question. I see that in the chat. We're going to get to that one too. Great question. So,
good evening from Vietnam, says James.
Yes, James. James was on my VIP Kid, the Men of VIP Kid, which
yes, I saw that.
My mom has 2 favorite interviews. The Men on a VIP Kid and the one where the Brick Girls interview me on their channel.
Oh, very fun.
Like, Mom, my channel.
Yes, the Brick Girls are so much fun though.
I know. I cannot believe, guys, if you haven't checked them out, you have to check them out. And I cannot believe they have hate comments on theirs.
And they said that some of the hate comments are from Facebook that they share in some groups, and they said sometimes British people are a little bit more critical of their videos, but we Americans sure love them.
We do. All right, so 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Let's talk about watch time because I think that's kind of self-explanatory. Where do you think most of your watch time has come from?
Well, on your YouTube channel, you can click like your most viewed video. Like you can, and my most viewed video is the worst ever.
I know the answer to this.
I have
Go ahead.
16,000 views and so many thumbs down, like, I don't know, 30 thumbs down, something like that. I have more thumbs down than thumbs up on this video. It was just a random video. I was sewing some holes in my couch and I decided to make a video of it. I did not expect it to hit the algorithm just right and be a thing, you know? So everyone in the comments is like, this is the worst quality video ever. I'm like, I didn't expect to show it to 16,000 people. So I'm getting a lot of not a lot of watch time. It's a short little video and people will watch it like 1 minute and click off. So, but I get some watch time from that. But my most popular video is my TESOL video. Because I'm bilingual, I studied all the TESOL information and I made a video like breaking it down and explaining what I learned and just taking all the complicated, confusing TESOL information and making it practical and understandable. And so a lot of people watch and share that video when taking the TESOL tests because it helped them understand the materials more.
Good.
And then I just make a whole lot of videos and a few people watch each one and it adds up, right?
I think I try to watch every video that my friends put out, and then some in the group and stuff. I try to mix it up a little bit. So my highest viewed video is how to connect Zoom to a scheduled YouTube event. My 3 Zoom videos are my top viewed videos.
Watch that video again because I have yet to do a Zoom video on live YouTube.
Yeah, and things keep changing, and but also, so you have highest viewed videos, and then you also have a section on your YouTube that is your duration. So like my connecting Zoom to a scheduled YouTube is people average about 43% of that video, so they don't get to half of the video, and some are higher, some are lower, some have like, I don't know, 60, 70%, and then some have like 13%. So it's kind of interesting to go back and see. Should I share the screen and show everybody?
Yes, please do, because I'm looking. Oh, how do you look that up?
Okay.
Is it under YouTube Studio?
Yes. So let's go to share. I'm going to share with you all my YouTube. Hopefully there's no personal stuff on here. You know how I am about that.
Your phone number and address.
I know.
And then you have YouTubers at your door. We saw your address on YouTube.
Okay, guys, can you see my YouTube coming up?
I see a blink YouTube, yes.
Okay, here's our dashboard. And then you go to analytics.
Analytics, okay.
And then, so this is what I've made on YouTube so far, $37. I've been pretty fortunate to have,
I've made $2.93 in a couple of days. I was like, what?
It's been like $1 and change a day. And then there's a couple where it was like $2 or so. It just depends on how much I engage with other people and how much they engage back. Then if you go over here to lifetime, I will say I have been on YouTube for just a year now. Oh, well, that just changed to $40. So that's kind of neat.
People are watching right now.
Wow. I don't know how that just jumped, but
it's
so
just
you can see here my highest viewed video is how to connect Zoom to a scheduled YouTube event. And then here are the different durations.
Okay.
So when you go to see more, you get like a whole nother thing. Oh, my tattoos was one of the highest ones. That's funny.
I've seen that one. I'll have to go watch that one.
Really? That was from a while ago. So let's see. You can see here the views, duration, and the percentage viewed. And guys, when I was taking the Nancy Taylor course, I will tell you that she asks about how long are people watching your videos, and are they getting bored at certain points? Do you need to add something in, take something out? Pay attention to your analytics. That really can show in which direction to move some of your videos. I am not good at that. I'll be the first to tell you, my niche is not one thing. I just say my niche is talking. I like to talk.
That's something that I haven't spent time worrying about or thinking about, because I've just been kind of treating YouTube as a hobby and doing it for fun.
Mm-hmm.
So some people feel limited to just one topic, but I feel like variety is the spice of life. Like I cover whatever topic I'm excited about at the time, because I feel like people they're gonna pick up on whether you're excited or not. And if you continue with the same topic for 3 years, you're gonna lose everybody, because they're gonna see how bored you are with the topic. So for me, I'm like, if I'm into gardening, I'll make a gardening video. If I'm taking my kids to the zoo, I'll make a field trip to the zoo video, or whatever. Out school is a current hot topic or whatever. So like right now, I'm not still making VIP kid how to get hired videos, because I made those videos like 3 years ago,
Yeah.
but I might make some like that about out school, so but I think my intuition was right about it's okay to have variety on your channel and not to feel limited to just 1 or 2 topics.
Right.
Because I think some people enjoy my channel, and some people subscribe to you because of your personality. Like people tell me, oh, I like listening to your voice, it's calming, or like your smile, it brightens my day, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so they might be interested in your channel because of VIP Kid, and then, oh, she made a recipe video, what's Evelyn making for lunch? Oh, I should make that too, so
Right.
they're drawn in for one topic, and then they might stay for a few more topics, so yeah. I feel like, yeah, it's okay.
I originally went to your channel because we were friends. And I was learning, and then I was interested in the VIP Kid things, but then she was pregnant, and then there was baby videos and gardening and family, and so I stayed because I love your videos, but also because I'm a friend. But I love all the babies and gardening videos, or
during the pandemic, it's been share positivity to the world, because there's so much negativity on the internet. And if there's people that want to thumbs that down, it's more on them than on you, like, well, I was just making something positive to put on the internet. It's not even monetized yet, so your thumbs down doesn't matter to me,
Yeah, I got a comment saying I'm boring. I was like, oh, okay.
When I started on YouTube, I was using a shrill kindergarten teacher voice, and people were like, oh my gosh, I couldn't listen for a full video. Or some people said I was talking too slow, or I was talking to people like, I'm not 3 years old, lady, like, don't talk to me like that. So it made me realize I was talking to them like I talk to my VIP kids students or little kids. I realized, okay, people want me to relax and use my natural voice. That's what they want to hear. So instead of being like, okay, guys, I'm so excited because we're going to have class, people are like, oh my gosh, I'm not too. So now I just like, okay, people want to hear my natural voice. I'm just going to be natural. And I think people prefer authenticity to, like, people can pick up on when you're fake, like in a second, this girl's so fake. But it's funny too, because some people are just upbeat, happy people, and they'll get accused of being fake. Like the Brit girls are accused of being fake. Those people don't know you though, because you're a happy person. That's fake. Just because someone's happy doesn't mean they're fake, I
know.
But, yeah.
Giselle wants to know, how long did it take to get monetized after submitting your request?
After submitting your request, that was 2 days for me.
Yeah, that was just a couple of days. I have heard it could take weeks, but they review your channel and things. So
I thought she meant, how long did it take you from starting on YouTube to get monetized? And in that, I was gonna bring these up.
Where's my turtle? I don't know where my hair is.
This is Casey and this is Evelyn. So like, how many videos did you make till you got monetized? And how much time did it take?
Let's see.
It's gonna be an estimate, obviously.
It took me I have some of that. It took me until about 10 months. 10 months or maybe 11 months. It was just under a year, I think in August. So that would be 10 months. I had made a goal to be monetized by the end of this year. And then when I started like clicking and moving along, I'm like, okay, by 1 year on YouTube. So by August 31st was, my newest goal. And yeah, I was pretty excited that I made it.
10 months and how many videos?
I don't know.
They say don't compare yourself, but I'm comparing us anyway.
I'm gonna look that one up. You tell your story.
People that it can be fast or slow.
Yeah, everybody's journey is different, definitely. Yeah. I forgot how to find out how many videos I have.
And to give a disclaimer, I'm not comparing us to talk down on myself. I'm just comparing us so that people can see like there's a fast way and a slow way. There's the tortoise and the hare, right?
Right.
So Casey, it took 10 months.
Yeah, we've talked about it. So we talked about sharing this with everybody too, because we want you to know that everyone is
different. And how many videos do you think you made in those 10 minutes?
I'm trying to remember how to find it.
Let me check.
Didn't you just told Cindy how to find it, right?
Yeah, just look for your channel, search. I'm gonna look for it.
Just because I'm monetized doesn't mean I know what I'm doing.
So right now you have 216 videos. So around 200 videos.
Okay. Yep.
You guys are gonna see a big difference. You're gonna understand in a second why I say tortoise and the hare. Okay. So it took Casey 10 months and she made around 200 videos. Okay. Now let's talk about Evelyn, because people ask me, "Oh, Evelyn, you got monetized. How long did it take you?" And I'm like, I don't know if this is going to be encouraging information.
I think it is because
I wasn't focusing on pursuing subscribers. I was just having fun on the internet, and if I got monetized, I got monetized. But I wasn't like trying that hard. I was just, making friends. I wasn't doing it for the money yet. So I've been on YouTube for 2.5 years, and I have made 1,500 videos before getting monetized. So don't take that information and quit YouTube, because there are other people that get monetized on their first video because they go viral or whatever. But
in all give credit to Evelyn. This has been her hobby. I got started with the intention of trying to make money. I made this as a business. Like she said, it was her hobby. So if you treat your business like a hobby, then you get hobby results, right? If you treat your business like a business, then you tend to get business results. So going into this, I knew that this is what I wanted to do. Did you hear me say, Evelyn, I'm the other Casey? Evelyn was with Casey Morrow this morning, so that's why she spelled it Kasey.
Oh, did I spell it something wrong?
Well, you had Casey Morrow as Casey instead of me. Kasey on your whiteboard. It was just funny.
Because on my whiteboard.
I thought it was funny because you just had an interview before me with the other Casey.
Sorry, I know that you are the other Casey.
I know. I just thought it was funny.
Your name is so confusing for me because I looked at that the first time I saw it written. I thought your name was Cassie, but that was incorrect.
Right. It's so funny. So let's see. I was just looking in the chat. What's that?
Sorry about spelling your name wrong.
Oh, I really don't care. I just thought it was funny. I wouldn't have called anybody else out, but since you just had an interview with Casey, I thought it was funny.
That's why.
James said, I'm not into the book reading, but I've started clicking on your book reading videos to let them play and like them to get you credit. Oh, thanks, James.
Oh,
that's awesome. And James, I think it was you that said you have the is it Prime? Not Prime for YouTube, but where you don't get the ads. Did you know, Evelyn, that when people pay so that they don't have ads, you still get paid when they watch your videos?
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes.
Well, because they're paying for Prime, so they're paying to watch your video.
Yeah, I can't remember if it's called Prime. It's on YouTube somewhere, but there is somebody that watches my videos, and every time I see that amount go up, I'm like, I wonder if that's James.
Welcome, Esther, and welcome, Renee.
Hey, thanks for coming, guys.
can I say how I met Esther? Okay.
Yes, of
So
course.
Esther commented on one of my videos that had Esther and Deborah doing a cooking video, and she was like, my name's Esther and my sister's Deborah.
Oh,
So then I subscribed to her and I saw she's a VIP Kid teacher, and I was like, hey, so I have a YouTube group on Facebook, VIP Kid YouTubers, and then she joined, and the rest is history, and now we're BFFs.
yay. And I wanted to mention hey, Teacher Renee, I've got my coffee too. I wanted to mention Giselle said she would like to take a course from her, but it's currently over $1,000. So a couple of things.
For who?
With Nancy Taylor's group, I should be finding out more information today. I've been asked to be an affiliate with her, and I'll let you know course information as I get it. Are you talking about Amy Porterfield? Yes, hers is over $1,000. I don't know, guys. I find that you invest in your business if it's a business for you, and if it's a hobby, then of course you wouldn't want to invest in your business. But that's just my feelings. That's just the way I feel about it. So I did feel like putting the money into the Nancy Taylor course was worth it because that's where my goals were.
Exactly. So for example, can I say this? I hope you paid for Zoom, like to be able to do interviews like this and have more perks and features with Zoom because you view that as like a part of the business, right? And also for Canva, did you pay for the nicer Canva?
I do have Canva Pro because I do about 5 videos a week, not including, out school classes. And so I make thumbnails just all day long.
Yeah. So, and for me, I have that on my, maybe in the future, if I feel like YouTube is making enough money, then maybe I'll pay for those things. So, because I'm a mom of a bunch of little ones and I have to penny pinch. But if I was in your position and I was looking at it as a business, I would and make those investments. So it just depends on where you stand. If you're taking YouTube seriously like Casey, or if it's just for fun like me, depends on whether you want to make those investments or penny pinch. Either one is fine, right?
And Evelyn can get away with, more basic Canva because she's a lot more creative than I am.
I use 2 apps. I use more than one app. I use Canva for putting the photos on a cool background, but then I use PixArt for the fonts that I put on there because I want to use cool fonts. So I'm cheap like that. So I just interviewed someone on my channel. I didn't use Zoom because I need to watch your video about how to put a Zoom interview on YouTube. But I used StreamYard, which is a website. So, but because I'm cheap and I didn't pay for StreamYard Pro or whatever, there's a little duck in the corner of my videos that says StreamYard. So if I wanted to pay for it, I could get that watermark taken off. But when you go to my channel, you just see this is an authentically cheap lady that likes what she likes, and you get what you get.
But really, I mean, a duck in the corner,
no biggie.
Let's see.
But I've thought about paying for things. I've thought about it.
Yeah. Giselle said, okay, I know I've been saying I'm going to start. Truly I am and want to make this a job like I've seen others. My first video will be about fun facts about me. I can't wait to hear it, Giselle. You've been coming to our lives and things for a while now. And we've got to meet her in school.
Is Giselle yet in our group on Facebook?
I don't think she's a VIP Kid teacher, so I hadn't added her, but she is
you're one of us, so you can join anyway.
She is an out school teacher. She comes to our lives, and I was gonna say one more thing. I think she's a Spanish teacher as well, just like Evelyn. So Esther said, haha, I've been playing around with the free mini cam and have that watermark too.
Oh yeah.
I bought a new computer to do mini cam, but I haven't set it up. I'm afraid to to turn everything over.
Yeah. The reason I do StreamYard is because it's a website. Things like Manicam and Zoom and stuff. I do have Zoom on my computer because you have to for so many things while in lockdown, but one of them being out school. But I don't have like Manicam and a lot of those things because I'm afraid of like downloading a lot of stuff on my computer because this is an expensive computer that we're still making payments on. So I don't want to like put a lot of stuff on it. You know what I mean?
I understand. Yeah. Renee, thank you. Renee, I've been meaning to ask you, did you put a link on one of my comments or as a comment on one of my videos? YouTube flagged it as possible spam. So I want to make sure before I click on it. So if it's from you, I click on it. But I'm always cautious about it. Hey, Amanda Panda.
Yeah. Welcome, Amanda Panda.
So that is a little bit of a warning when you're on YouTube, when you're getting started, and you might get some negative comments, you might get some thumbs down. And Evelyn taught me, I even had the date written down in one of my calendars. Evelyn, when I got my first thumbs down, was like, yay! And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, somebody watched your video that isn't your personal friend or family. And
right. So I got chills just remembering. I was so bummed. I'm like, oh man, I'm such a people pleaser that it was really hard to see that. And now Evelyn and I have been talking about, and thanks to James for pointing them out as well. Yeah, James was mentioning it now. There are some nasty, I almost said nasty people. There's some people that post some really questionable things. And YouTube is not getting rid of them right away because they don't have links. So if you happen to see these on our channels and our comments, you can let us know. But just know we are trying to get to them right away because we don't want our viewers to see them, but there's not much we can do about it. We mark them as spam. We mark them as inappropriate. Probably by the time we get off here, there'll be a bunch.
And you and I have both experienced that. I also wanted to say on a live video recently, I did a get ready with me, and I had a person that had, even as their screen name, a really hateful name that had communist symbols. I won't say the name of it. I had the communist symbols in their name of their title, and they were telling me that I was like ugly and a fat pig and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, first of all, your opinion doesn't matter to me. So I like to imagine those are the people that are putting thumbs down and their opinion really doesn't matter. You know, like, okay, well, you just really need to go to some therapy and work on you before you come to my YouTube channel. But try to imagine that. It's just the playground bullies, those people you wouldn't hang out with anyway if you're friends with them. Those are the ones that come to your channel with all the negativity because they need to work on themselves. They're just, you know, some people spread light, some people spread hate, and you can't give what you don't have, you know. And so we have love to give, so we can give it. But some people they need more love, you know.
Right. Agreed. Yeah. So I kind of broke it down, not all the way through the year, but I just want to tell you really quick. So I started in September of 2019, and for the whole month, I had 244 views, 6 hours, 9 subscribers, which was, I think, Evelyn, Cindy, Kelly, Kim, Danny, Heather, Marianne. Like I know I'm forgetting somebody. Guys, I feel really bad, but so I know, you know, a lot of that were all my friends.
Danny, Kelly, Morgan.
Yeah. Some of my family didn't know how to use YouTube right away. Yep. So I know my family came on a little bit later too. October, it bumped up to 350 views, 15 hours, 7 new subs. And then, you know, it just kind of keeps going from there. In October, basically all my videos were VIP kid related. And then I'll jump down to December. December, I had 733 views, 12 new subscribers, and 36 hours. And that was like my New Year's goals, gifts for teachers, things like that. In January, again, I had more views. You can see your views go up as your subs go up. And that's when I started the interviews and the collaborations with my friends. Kelly, Cindy, and Evelyn, I think were my first 3 interviews and things.
It would be fun
February,
in a while to go back to some of those videos and revisit, like, look, we were little babies on YouTube.
Cindy said she went back to one and she said, I didn't talk very much in my first one.
Or like we might have sound issues or something. Like, why is there an echo? I don't understand YouTube.
My eyes are all red from throwing up before going live because I was so nervous.
Oh, that was so sad.
I remember Evelyn, I'm like, I just got sick. And then in February, I got to interview Tim, which boosted my channel. Tim, online teacher dude, and some low booking videos were really popular at that time. And then in March was Nancy Taylor. So once I interviewed her, again, I started getting more watch time and things. Her video is still pretty popular. In April was my Zoom videos, and that's pretty much what went. And I interviewed Kristen from Kristen's Classroom. And I would say those how-to videos seem to do pretty well. Like if you are learning something new, Evelyn's good about this. When she learns something new, she posts a video about it, and you never know which video someone else is going to need. Like I didn't know.
Couch.
I thought I was doing Zoom for friends. You know what I mean? Like we were all talking about it, and then it ended up being pretty good.
Or if you're looking up how to do something on YouTube, this is what I do all the time. When I first got my Mac computer, I was like, how do I copy and paste with a Mac computer? So I looked it up on YouTube, saw a video how to do it. I was like, I can make a better video than this guy. And I made my own, like, copy paste. This is the buttons you push, Command C, and to paste, Command V. Okay. And then I have that video. If I'm like, what buttons do you push to do copy and paste on? I look up my own video, give myself some watch time to watch. Oh, that's how I did it. And the same was like, I didn't know how to save an image because like Facebook and Yahoo Mail, they changed their formatting. So you could no longer like click a certain button to save it. So you had to use like control click and do it. So anyway, I figured out how to do it by watching YouTube videos, but then I make my own video because I'm like, I looked it up. Somebody else is going to look it up. That'll give me a little watch time, right? So also sharing the knowledge with friends, right? Figuring out green screening, all that stuff, you know?
That is something I haven't been very good at. If you want to make this as a business, is using like search words and keywords and things like that. I have not been very good about looking all of those up. I just kind of like how-to. Usually when you start with how-to, they usually do pretty good.
The other thing is in the description, you can use hashtags. And I haven't done that yet, but some people look up hashtags and that's how they can find your video. And some people, they make their video and then they also share it on Pinterest every time they make a video. I haven't been doing stuff like that. So I could have been getting more views if I had been more proactive about that. I made it. I'm putting it out in the universe. If someone wants to share it, cool. You know?
Yeah. I haven't put anything on Pinterest either. I have used Instagram a little bit.
Also, your thumbnail, something I heard that's really good advice is your thumbnail it's like when you go to the movie theater, what movie should we watch? It's like a movie poster. Your thumbnail is like a movie poster, like, oh, that movie looks really interesting. If your thumbnail is just like Facebook generated where you're going in the middle of a sentence or whatever, and it's just a weird picture of you, it's not that inviting to click on. But if you can, you can, the pro YouTubers do this. They take an actual picture of themselves, in the setting of when they did the video. So like actually pose for a picture, actually smiling, and then add some fonts to, use Canva for a cool background, add some cool fonts from PixArt and say like the title of the video or some keywords from the video, just a few words, keep it short, like 3-4 words. And then people will sometimes, if you're scrolling through YouTube, you look at the thumbnail before you read the words of what the title is. You're like, oh, wow, Oh, that's interesting. You might even read the words on the thumbnail before you read the title of what the video is about.
Yeah.
So before, in the past, I didn't spend time on thumbnails. I just, picked out of the 3 options YouTube gives you. Okay, that one's that one, my eyes are open and I kind of look like I'm half smiling, so that one's good.
Right.
And lighting is important, sound is important, and you don't have to break the bank to do those things,
Yeah. I had heard that the sound is the most important out of sound and video quality. People click off if the sound is not very good. And I have a few videos where my sound is not very good because I forget to plug in my microphone and my laptop sound is not so good.
Or forget to click to connect it to that one, and it just automatically does your internal, and your internal one's not good enough. It sounds like grainy and echoey and doesn't sound that good.
Exactly.
I wanted to share this. Whether it encourages or discourages, I do not know, but I'll share this information. I reached 100 subscribers after 1 year on YouTube. So in my first year, I got 100 subscribers. So if you're at 2 months and you have 100 subscribers, you're already doing better than me. So good job.
Nancy Taylor said like your first 100 is the hardest ones.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to say that too. Just like I say with VIP Kid, that as you're starting to get bookings at the beginning, it can be a snowball effect. It's the same way with Outschool, beginning to get those first students. It's a snowballing effect. And subscribers is the same way, because as you have a certain amount of views, the YouTube algorithm is going to pick that out and start suggesting your video to people that you don't know. As you have more viewers that are enjoying your videos, they may share your video on Facebook or whatever social media, Twitter, whatever, Pinterest, wherever. So as you grow and as people enjoy your content, you're going to grow in subscribers and views, and it'll become less and less work, on you, because other people are doing the work for you.
Yeah, James, I wonder if that's the one or the ones that I forgot to plug in my microphone. My husband's like, you need to make a sticky note. I need to make a sticky note of, don't forget this, don't forget that, because
can we talk about cameras and microphones and what we use in case people want to know?
Sure.
So this is obviously like not sponsored, but I use these. So I'm not using this right now because I cannot have audio when I'm using this. So I wouldn't be able to hear Casey if I was using this, but I use this when it's videos of just me. You have one as well, right?
Well, I don't have the Power Wise. This one is I think it was Pop Smart or something.
So I got this one for free actually because they were giving it away to online teachers, but it's pretty comparable to yours. Oh, Pop Voice. So ours look very similar, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So
same thing.
And my camera, which one did you have? Can you hold it up?
So
sorry.
This one was $30 when I bought it 2 years ago, but now it's like $150, something crazy.
Yeah.
But this is a really good camera. It was compatible with my old computer, and it is compatible with my new computer. So I'm thankful I didn't have to reuse it. But it also, not only does it have a clearer, more colorful, better image, and I can use it for live videos, and I can use it for teaching. But I don't know how to use it for pre-recorded stuff. So you might see a lot of live videos on my channel. Also, it has a built-in microphone. And this microphone is much better quality. The microphone you hear me on right now is this. The one in my computer, if I forget to click to switch it over, I have some videos that you can't hear me as well. And it's my internal microphone.
I have that camera, just a newer version, because I got it for Christmas last year. And I wonder if I have a built-in microphone. It looks like it. I wonder if I just need to switch over my microphone, and maybe that'll help. James, you'll have to let me know if we improve it that way. He's really good James is great to have on your side, because he'll tell you like, oh, there's something wrong on your video.
Great.
There's a
I
comment.
wonder if it naturally connected without you being aware. For next to your microphone, you can click the little arrow in the bottom left-hand corner.
Mhm.
If you click the little arrow, mine has a check mark next to HD webcam C615. That means that my microphone is connected to that.
Right.
And true story, for about 10 months now, maybe a year now, I have not been using headsets in my VIP Kid classroom. I've been connecting to my webcam microphone.
All right. I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
You guys tell me if you hear a difference. This is the one. This is my Realtek high definition audio. And it should switch. This is my camera. Can you hear a difference at all?
Sounds the same.
Huh.
Anyway. But yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe your internal microphone is just as good. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Giselle, ugly toad spammers. I know, they're trying to get us to click on yucky stuff.
Oh my goodness. And yeah.
Renee said she appreciates when Evelyn learns something new and posts. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Wow, Amanda, 29,000 views per month on Pinterest. I don't even have a Pinterest. Oh no, I do have a Pinterest, but it's all like my teaching. But I didn't post any of it. I didn't even know I could post to it.
Yeah, that's something Morgan mentioned, and I was like, well, there's a smart idea I should have been doing 2.5 years ago, and now I'm 1,500 videos in it. It's gonna be a lot of work to put them all on Pinterest.
Huh. Rebecca said late to the party. Hey, better late than never. Awesome. Giselle, free mic is cool. I have one too. Awesome. James, Great. If you don't plug in a separate mic, then the one on your camera will take over. I think that's what's happening. Sometimes. Hey, happy Teacher's Day, everybody. Yes,
I looked it up to see whether it was Teacher's Day in America or China or what, and it's Teacher's Day in China.
Yeah. Yes. The fireman told me happy Teacher's Day yesterday.
Oh, that's very nice. But
maybe it was this morning. No, it was yesterday.
Oh, but sometimes
my days are running into each other.
Today for them yesterday.
Right?
They're like 12 hours difference.
Why don't you use a headset in your VIP Kid classes? I use a headset in my VIP Kid classes.
Who asked that?
Why?
Candy. Oh, Candy.
Hey, Candy.
Why don't you use a headset in your VIP Kid classes? Because my headset broke, and did I mention earlier in the video that I'm cheap? So I didn't buy a new one, and then I realized that it works fine as long as it's connecting to my camera and there's no echo problem. As long as
the students probably think your headphones are in your Minnie Mouse ears anyway, so.
as long as it's connecting to the C615 portable HD webcam, then I have good sound. But if it connects to my natural VIP Kid, half the time it connects to the internal webcam, and I have to switch it over, so I have to always check that every class. But yeah. So you want to know something embarrassing?
Always.
Maybe a year and a half ago, my husband bought me a Bluetooth headset, and I've never taken it out of the package because I'm too nervous. Because what if I don't know how to connect it? and what if it gets disconnected? And what if it messes up my VIP Kid classroom? And
I worry about stuff like that too. Like teacher ITs and no-shows and stuff. I still worry about it. Look,
could mess up.
I have wireless.
My husband's like, I spent $15 for a headset that you've not used for a year and a half. I'm like, I didn't ask you to buy it though.
I use these because I'm afraid my wireless will disconnect or something.
Exactly. Yeah, so my wireless one broke, so I started using my other thing, even though I have, so you all can laugh at me, I have a Bluetooth headset, still has the tape on it. I have not opened it. And my husband's like, why not? And I'm like, what if it disconnects and messes up my classroom? So all of you can tell me in the comments how I should just take the plunge and start using that. So.
I was just going to say, let us know in the comments. Do you use wireless? I think Amanda Panda does, I think. Giselle, I didn't know that till a student said it to
They're
me.
talking about
Oh,
Happy Teacher Day. Yeah.
yeah, so sweet. Oh, good. Giselle, do you know that a teacher called me out on OutSchool and said, "You are not a teacher, you are not a tutor"? I just said, okay.
No, you are not a teacher, you are a tutor. I
Did I
just
say it
said,
wrong?
yeah, because you said you are not a tutor. But
Oh, you're a tutor.
the student said you're a tutor. I just said, okay. And I said, have a good day. Well,
Hi, Danny.
some people have said that. I'm going to address that for half a second. Some people say, oh, we're not real teachers, we're tutors. And to that I say, I don't care what you call me, I'm making money. We have to be college educated. We are teaching. We're not classroom teachers. We're not brick and mortar teachers. We are online teachers. And if you want to call me a tutor, my paycheck's the same amount, so go for it. But I call myself a teacher because I'm a teacher.
She's talking about on OutSchool. And you don't need a degree on OutSchool, but if you are making lesson plans and teaching, that's, you're a teacher. Now, if someone says, can you tutor me on this? And they come to the classroom with specifics and you are helping them and tutoring them. You know what I mean? You're not teaching.
Tutoring is like they bring their own materials.
Right. And you're not like teaching the lesson, you're reinforcing it, then I think that would be more. So
welcome Danny and welcome Casey and welcome Candy and Amanda Panda and Giselle and all the people.
Yeah. So let us know if you have questions about YouTube. We've kind of been going back and forth with YouTube and other stuff just because that's how Evelyn and I roll. And that's how our YouTubes roll. That's how our channels are. We've got different subjects, different topics of what we like to talk about. And it's kind of fun. It's I'm okay with it.
I know we've mentioned this on other videos, but should we mention like what was your why as to why you started originally the first YouTube video? Why did you get started?
Sure. Do you want to take that one first? Do you want me to?
I'm asking you.
Okay. How I started on YouTube was more of my husband's like, hey, why don't you make a YouTube channel? And so a couple of things about that. One is my husband is very much looking in the future and how can you make a little bit of passive income now that will help you in the future? Yes. He's very much, scheduled and how can we do this? So he brought the idea up to me and I said, well, as long as you help me edit, because I have no want to do any of that. And it just kind of started as, okay, I'll make some VIP Kid videos. Maybe I can help someone. When I started VIP Kid, I wanted to teach. I'm a teacher. That's, where my heart is. But I also wanted to recruit. I'll be honest. I looked into it and I learned, I saw the recruiting bonuses and things before they did away with them. And I thought I will make some recruiting videos and some videos to help people get started. And that's kind of where I started and why my goal someday is to make 6 figures on something, maybe not teaching, maybe not YouTube, but maybe a whole combined little effort. So
why not?
I got started on YouTube and Amazon affiliate links kind of all around the same time.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Wait, you do Amazon affiliate links? Maybe
What's that?
Jump on that Amazon affiliate links. That's probably the next thing I need to figure out.
It's easy to get started with Amazon affiliate links. We can do that in minutes, Evelyn. We'll talk about that. The hardest part is you have to have so many people click on them. Yeah. And I have talked to my family and friends about it, but it wasn't until the other day that I posted. Some of my friends, I don't know if I should say this on here, but we're like, say Evelyn says, oh, Casey, I need this on Amazon. Send me a link. So I send her a link. So she goes to get it through my link. And then I'm like, hey, I need this. Send me a link. And I posted like, thank you, Mary, for helping me, teamwork. And then I had 2 family members like, oh, is that how it works?
So now I feel guilty for all the times I bought things on Amazon and I didn't use an affiliate link.
I'm like, who of my friends has a link that I can go and ask them? So in the Nancy Taylor group, I would ask because I knew a lot of us were doing that. And that's how I got started with that. I'm like, wow. I will tell you that it's really hard. I've already gotten, they told me I had to stop and come back because I didn't have enough subscribers and I didn't have enough clicks. So you need to have a certain amount of clicks and people buying from you I think it's like 90 days or 180 days.
Interesting.
A little tricky, but easy to get started.
But you can't buy through yourself.
No, you can't buy through yourself. Just like YouTube, your own watch time doesn't count towards your channel. That's why a lot of people do engagements.
My own watch time doesn't count?
I don't think it counts if you're going from the same channel to channel or the same VPN even. So I don't even think my husband's watch time on his own channel count towards mine. I'm not 100%.
Has a channel?
Well, yeah, he started it years and years and years ago for baseball, but you won't see him. You'll just, it's really tricky to get him on my camera. I tried.
Well, my why for starting on YouTube was I saw Nancy Taylor having millions of subscribers and lots of recruits, and I was like, well, I want a piece of the pie. let me try that. But also, if it weren't for Nancy Taylor and some of the first VIP Kid YouTubers that existed, I would have been so lost applying, you know? So I found their videos so helpful. So I thought, let me help some other people out. So whenever I had like a DIY or a cool prop or a cool reward, I made a video about it. You know, I made videos advice about, you know, what to do if there's a gun in class, you know, what to do if your student is really shy or a student refuses to talk or your student's crying, you know, like I just made advice videos, and that was before I made friends on YouTube, you know. But I also I did it because I wanted to document my journey. When I first started, my first like 13 months, every month I gave an update of how many followers I had, how many classes I taught that had taught so far cumulatively, and like how many followers, how many 5 apples I had, and you know, just all of the stats, just to keep track, but also so I could point people to, look, I made $200 my first month with VIP Kid because I only taught 20 classes. But then 6 months later, I made $2,000 in a month, you know? So that way I could show people that were just starting off, like, you know, it's a snowball effect of bookings, you know?
Right.
So, yeah.
I just did my 1 year video. I planned on doing a monthly, but it didn't pan out to be monthly. But I just did my 1 year, and I break down the money too of what I've made there.
Yeah. I was thinking when I was going back and monetizing those videos, I was like, putting ads on them. I was like, okay, it's been a long time since I made those videos. I'm going to start doing some of those topics again. So I just made a video about what to do when you have a crying student in class, because I made it the day that I had a crying student. So I shared what I did in that class and what I've done in other classes when there's a student that's just crying in class. Yeah. Doesn't want to be there, you know.
So let's see, Evelyn and Danny, what are the ages of your children?
Yeah. So my children are, I have Caleb, who is 8 months old, and I have Joshua, who just turned 3. I have Deborah, who's 4.5, and I have Esther, who is about to turn 6 in October. So yeah.
Oh, I missed a bunch of things up here. Sorry. I was like, wow. Let's see.
And Danny's are 6 and 12.
Yes.
Home virtual school, she says.
Candy said an educator is an educator. She used to dye her hair with, well, I am way up here. Lipstick Amore. Hey, thanks for coming. Guys, I know I missed saying hello to some of you. I apologize. Titles don't matter. I hear you, Candy. And let's see.
Titles don't matter as far as whether we're teachers or tutors. I'm like, the paycheck's the same. You know, I could work for a tutor group and you could call me a tutor, but I'd still be a teacher, you know.
Right? And my shirt came from Mandy from the ESL Connection.
Check out mine. Okay, so I'm going to read mine because, like, you're showing your shirts, so I have to show mine too. So it says, I will teach you in a room. I will teach you now on Zoom. I will teach you with a mouse. I will teach you in a house. I will teach you here and there. I will teach because I care. So yeah.
Cute. Somebody just tagged me in that on Facebook. Danny said you don't make money, but Amazon stuff is the same as money, really. Free Amazon? Wait, what did I miss?
Oh, with the Amazon affiliate link, you don't make money?
Yeah, I made $17.
In Amazon money? Or real
But
money?
that's been for a few months.
Like, did they cut you a check, or did they say now you can buy $17 worth of Amazon items?
No, I got a check.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, I wonder if she's talking about something up above that I missed. Hey, let's see. Does your husband, Casey, do websites for other people? No, actually, people have reached out and asked.
This is right. $100,000. No, just kidding.
Yeah, he says it takes up way too much time. So, and it does. It takes him a while. Do you sell lipstick or more? Evelyn, Danny. Oh, I read that one. So I do YouTube video on makeup now, but I started with posts about lipstick on Instagram. Oh, neat.
Also, an idea, if you have a YouTube channel and you feel like you're stuck in a rut, you can't get more subscribers. If you're doing something like makeup tutorials, I don't watch makeup tutorials by themselves on YouTube, but I watch a couple different people that they do their makeup while they're talking about true crime stories or while they're telling like stories about their life or whatever, because I love the storytelling. And then I love watching them do their makeup, but it's a little bit too boring just to watch someone just do their makeup. So if you have an interesting story to tell, you can do story time and makeup, and I'll be folding my laundry and watching those kinds of videos sometimes, listening to a true crime story and watching someone do their makeup. And so I've done that a little bit on my channel too. And I think without school, combining ideas is cool too. I just talked about on an interview with Casey, the idea of, if you have a fun class, but then adding something educational in too, like, for example, Teacher Kelly has American Girl tea parties. And I suggested, what if you added some like phonics and sight words in with it? Because then I get more bang for my buck signing up for your class, you know? And so the same works with YouTube, combining ideas like, well, I need to do my makeup and I want to tell this story, so let me put some makeup on camera while telling this story, right? So it makes the video have a second dimension to it, you know? So yeah.
Let's see. Maybe somebody asked this already. We did talk about how long it took us to get monetized. It took me about 10 months, almost 11 months.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
You 2.5 years.
But we like we mentioned before, we came about it at totally different angles. This was a business. I had a business mindset for it, and Evelyn did it as a hobby at first. So
now I'm thinking of it a little bit of both. So I've got 3 different kinds of videos now. So is it okay if I talk about this? On my channel, you will see videos that have my kids in it, and I'm marking those videos as made for kids. So that means there will be no ads on those videos, and there will also be no comments on those videos. So if you see one of those videos and you want to comment, just go to a nearby different kind of video, which is just me talking. It has ads on it and comments. And you can leave your comment for the first video, add the second video, and you can watch another video if you want to. And and just say, hey, Evelyn, I'm just stopping by to tell you I watched your gardening video with your kids, and your kids are so cute. And I still want to hear your comments, but I don't want those creepers leaving their perverted comments at the bottom of a video with my kids in it. So I'm marking it in a way that takes the comments away, because I just get a gross feeling of a creeper leaving a comment on a kid video. You know what I mean?
And you can make money off of those. You just don't make as much. They don't put the ads in there and stuff, so it kind of changes it. All of my books are made for kids because I want kids to watch them. I'm not really making them.
I think when you market made for kids, it's accessible on the app. That's the kids YouTube app, but it won't have ads on it, so it'll be a lot less ad revenue, but you might get some sense on it.
Yeah, it's totally fine for me too. I made those because I miss reading to my kindergartners. So that's what those are, those are my feeling good ones and stuff like that.
My third type of video is videos that are not made for kids that I choose not to monetize. I have a couple of there's a few that fall in that category. Like yesterday I made a video. Okay, what happened was Casey, she made a hilarious, not
the other Casey, gotcha.
tomorrow. She's ESL with a Gypsy Soul. She made a video that was so hilarious of her doing a news show by herself, changing shirts and being different characters, but all the characters were named Casey. And I thought, this video is so hilarious. I want in on the fun. So I asked her, can I take clips from your video and make my own clips and mash them together so that we were both doing different characters and both doing this news thing. It was a lot of fun. But I didn't want to put ads on that because, like, if you're in the middle of a joke, you don't want to watch an ad before you get to the punchline, and then by then it's not even funny, you know? So
yeah.
There's a few videos that fall in the category of I don't want to put ads on that because it'll mess up the video. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like right now I have a thing that says, do you want to put an ad in right now? I'm like, no. So I could totally like stop and say, sure.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to sit here and watch an ad. Okay. Just need to know how to go about it with no ads on the side of my website. Well, are you a part of AdSense? Are you making money off the ads? I had to pay for I paid for my website, so that I didn't have, you know, the website's ads and stuff. But then if you want ads and you want to pay for you want to get paid for the ads, then you go to AdSense, which is Google AdSense. And then that's a little bit confusing. They check out your website and things like that to see if you qualify for it. Does that answer your question? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm 100% sure if I answered that or not.
Someone said to move the ads to the bottom of the screen so it's not in the way. If you have your own website and you're trying to set it up with ads, you can move the ads to the bottom so that it's not as much like in the way if you don't want them where they are. I don't know.
I don't know where my husband puts the ads. I think they're on the side. Teacher Renee, okay, ladies, what is your favorite long-lasting lipstick? I think I've got CoverGirl. Whatever comes with the white stuff, the white clear stuff is what I'll get. So like it dries on your lips and then you put the clear over it. But I don't have a brand or anything. I have bought Pharmacy from Cindy Bennett's daughter, and that works really good too. But you'll see in a lot of the beginning videos, I'm going like this a lot because I wasn't used to wearing lipstick. And if you don't put the clear stuff over it, I found it to like get cakey, and I don't like that.
Yeah. I tried Lip Sense. I bought it and I did not like it at all. In fact, I freaked out because I'm like, wait, I didn't buy the remover for it, so I can't get it off my lips. What's going on? So I prefer Dollar Tree lipstick, but I would say I really like this mascara from Unique. I bought it from my friend, and it has a small brush, and watch this magic trick.
I watched that video from you.
It has a bigger brush too, so it comes with two brushes. So I love this smaller brush. So I'll do like my lower lashes, and I'll start off using this one, and then I'll use the bigger one. So anyway, I normally buy all my makeup at Dollar Tree, but I like supporting friends, and it's nice having a fancy mascara. So I'm more a mascara girl than a lipstick girl. So yeah.
It's funny because you're talking about you couldn't get it off. When I was working in the middle of the night for a few hours here and there, I'd put lipstick on and I'd want it off before I went to bed, and I'm like, oh, I can't get it off.
No, and also what I had on my lips, I should say too, I thought, oh, Lip Sense has purple lipstick. Let me get that and try it. So it not only looked horrible, but I couldn't wipe it off.
Oh, it didn't match you, yeah.
It wasn't for my skin tone at all. It probably would look awesome at someone that had different skin tone than me.
Oh, hey, Leah, thanks for coming. Leah said she goes with Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Balm. Yeah, not lipstick, but that's for me. Lipstick doesn't work for me. Candy said you can take it off with baby oil. Amanda said business.
Now you tell me later.
Twice a year. What's that?
She said you can take it off with baby oil, but now you tell me a year later. Thank you. So late. Just kidding.
Let's see. Yes, CoverGirl 24-hour. I like that, but it comes off in the center. I lick my lips so much. I take it off all by myself. So I've had questions before about getting subs, and I wanted to talk about it really quick. You do not want to do sub for sub. So if somebody says, I will subscribe to your channel if you subscribe for mine or to mine, you don't want to do that. And there's a few reasons why. One is YouTube marks them as spam. So if somebody watches a video, gives you a thumbs up and never watches a video again, eventually when YouTube does their little sweep thing, that will be marked as spam and it'll get taken away anyway. If somebody goes into your video and doesn't watch more than 3 minutes of your video and they give it a like, then it's like they didn't like your video and they leave. It's marked as spam and they hurt your analytics on that video. It's like your video was not good. So if a friend goes in just to give you a thumbs up, they're actually hurting your video. What else, Evelyn? You want to make sure you watch some of it before a thumbs up. You don't want to do sub for sub. Now, it is different. I am in some groups that are engagement groups. And with these groups, there are strict rules. You have to watch like full videos. They watch yours, you watch theirs. And the good thing about these groups, their name keeps coming up and your name keeps coming up. So we are exchanging weekly with other videos. So it's not spam. You know, we're watching each other's videos, we're commenting, we're leaving thumbs up. So engagement groups are a big part of how I was able to do it. I did not buy views. Somebody asked me that. I've never bought views. I've never bought subscribers. I didn't even know that was a thing. Any questions about any of that?
I was going to say, I really like our little YouTube group. And I also like that we have just under 200 people in our group, because a smaller group like that, you can better know more people. Surprisingly, you can know more people in a small group than being like lost in a crowd in a bigger group. So anyway, I'm referring to, I have a group on, my baby just woke up. Thank you. I'll be there in a minute. I might have to go grab Caleb. Do you want to see Caleb, or should we not put Caleb in the video? It's up to you.
He's always allowed.
Okay. Okay. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot what my train of thought. 1 second.
That's okay. Well, the difference is between an engagement group and what Evelyn's talking about is it's business mindset. So you're not going into those groups looking for friends. Does that sound terrible? Like, they've become my friends and some are like, oh, no need to engage. Thank you so much. You're always supportive and things like that. So they become friends, but it's more of, we are like-minded people. The group I'm in is for women, but there's groups all over the place. There are some groups that are not good fits, and you just have to find a group that fits for you. Let's see. Yes, Leah, that's the one she's talking about. Aw, thanks, Leah. What is the name of the group? Leah put it down there. Yeah. So she did make it for VIP Kid Teachers. She might mention it on here. Let's see. Love the engagement groups. Great way to grow without spam issues. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And like I said, it's more of a business mindset. So when I bring it to some of my friends, they're like, no, this isn't for me. You know, there's too many rules. I will say you have to have screenshots at certain times. And I have other friends that are like, Casey, can you help me practice? So if you decide to get into an engagement group and you want help practicing, just let me know. We can exchange on like 2-3 minute videos or something like that and practice before you get into the groups. There are little tricks and tips to do. Caleb, I had a Caleb yesterday in my class.
He's the cutest Caleb though. Say hi. His brother woke him up.
Oh, and he's usually your morning boy.
Yeah.
So cute. So they were asking about the name of the group and stuff. So. Oh
yeah, it's called VIP Kid YouTubers. And then in parentheses, it's called Facilitating Friendship, because I added the parentheses after a while because people were confused the purpose of the group. So I just put the purpose in parentheses. It's for facilitating friendship. So we can subscribe to each other, but it's not sub for sub. I've explained that a few times. It's not sub for sub. It's like friend for friend. It's actually, you might add the person as a friend. You actually want to watch their content and actually, be friends with them. Not all 200 people are going to be friends with all 200 people, but we support each other and we meet our people on there.
And the niche isn't just for VIP kid teachers. There's some that are, travel channels and things. It's really neat to see all the different channels out there too.
Yeah.
Engagement groups are definitely very strict with the rules, which can be discouraging at first. I almost quit when I started, but I stuck it out, just hanging there. Yeah, they're strict, but they're strict because now anything I've subs and things from that group has never been marked as spam or anything. They do it right. I love it. And in other groups, they were marked as spam and stuff. So I had to learn at the beginning. I remember the first time I had 18 subs taken away from me, or the only time. And I was like, what happened? Where'd they go? And then I learned that that's part of it. They do a sweep and, I might have watched 3-4 minutes on somebody else's video, but they didn't do it to mine. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So you just never know. But in these engagement groups where they're strict, you're leaving screenshots. You have to show proof that you're doing it. And that's why, so that you're not working hard and someone else is just clicking. And then in a month down the road, it gets taken away from you. So that's the difference. Some are for friendships and some are for like-minded business people that want to do it. They're just two different, totally different things.
And I could have, if I really wanted to invest time and efforts, I could have joined those groups and done those things, but I am a busy mom, so I chose not to. So, but I do watch friends' videos. I just prefer watching fellow. I like the underdog, so I like giving my watch time to people with not that many subscribers. And that are fellow VIP kid teachers or moms or whatever. But yeah. I do watch some.
I like the engagement group too. Like I never would have watched this lady's videos if she hadn't watched one of mine and said, here's the video for you to watch. And I clicked on it and I was so like, wow, this is so cool. I even wrote in the comments, like, I never would have clicked on your video and I'm so glad I did. And now I watch her videos all the time because it's just a whole different
world.
I don't know.
Like the Nomad Trio is the name of the YouTube channel. I forgot the name of the lady. I'm friends with her, but she's a VIP kid teacher, but she's in the group. And so she said, we've done that. Like, I'll watch one of your videos if you watch one of mine about the same length or whatever. And so I watched some of hers, and she and her husband and her baby, and also some of their other family members sometimes too, they travel around and they, stayed longer than expected at a, mountain campsite by a river. Because of the pandemic, they got kind of stuck, but normally they're moving around. They go to the beach in some videos and stuff. But it's cool because she's a VIP kid teacher. All you need is Wi-Fi and you can teach, right?
Kind of what Amanda Panda was planning on doing.
Yeah, that's why I tagged Amanda Panda and was like, hey, you should watch this video because it's pretty cool.
Leah said it definitely helps to share and has helped with ideas for my own videos. Yeah, Leah and I have definitely gone back and forth with some videos, had each other on. Teacher Renee said you were her first subscriber.
Oh, Teacher Renee, I'm her first subscriber. Oh,
yeah. So cool.
Very good.
So let's see. I think
I like supporting friends. But yeah.
I do too. I'm in our group supporting every day.
Okay, when I say this statement, I like supporting friends, I in no way meant Casey does not like supporting friends. That's not what I mean. I mean the reason I subscribed to Renee is I was supporting her. I wasn't talking about you.
I try to do a little of both, but I mean it helps, all calling out. Yeah. I've said this before. I think one of the best things on YouTube is when you call out other friends and draw attention to their channels, like Evelyn and the group that I started with originally. We all have, channel names on our videos and calling out other videos. That's how a lot of us got started at the beginning.
Yeah. And also, I wanted to say, when I first, my first year or so, it was my dream to be able to interview people on my channel and to be able to be monetized and stuff. Now I'm able to do those things, whereas before I was not tech savvy enough to know how in the world to interview someone and put it online. And now I just did it this morning, and now I'm doing it a second time on somebody else's channel. So it's super fun stuff. And it's nice to have friends, because not a lot of people know this, but being a stay-at-home mom can be lonely. Even though you have little kids that need you, it's not the same as having friends that you get to hang out with, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You are my buddy, but I need this talk time. I'm a social butterfly, and being a stay-at-home mom is a blessing, but it helps me be a more patient mom to be able to connect with other adults.
Yeah.
Because you know my mama.
Did you see above? I think it was Renee. Somebody mentioned about you singing to him.
Yes, she mentioned. So what I did was I was deleting all the videos and photos from my phone, because that's the other device. Whenever I go live, it's on my MacBook Pro with my Logitech webcam. But whenever it's an edited video that's uploaded, I am doing all of that with my phone camera. So my phone has tons and tons and tons of memory on it, but I had 9,000 photos and videos that I went through and deleted. But I found
how many?
9,000.
Wow.
From over the last 8 months.
Aww.
So I found this video of me singing to him, which I had already uploaded before, but I decided to upload it again because it was so cute.
It is.
He was 3 months old. And then my brother commented and said, you should make a mashup video of him when he was little and him when he's bigger, singing to him the same songs. And then somebody else commented on that and said, oh, I agree, that would be so cute. So then I did it, and then that's the video she's talking about. She was like, oh, it's so cute.
It's so cute. And he changed so much. I've seen him so much, I didn't realize, how much he's changed until I got to see.
I know. And having teeth. Having teeth definitely changes his look a lot. Did you fart in my video? No, he farted in my fart in my video. What?
Hey, Cindy Bennett.
Jokes over here.
You need adult interaction. Yes, you do. I remember staying home. I was the same way. I was like, I need to get out. We lived next to a park and wasn't during a pandemic, so that was good. And I got into some mom groups that I could take the kids to and stuff, I remember. But I really wanted to socialize and talk to people too. I'm at a different stage now where I'm just by myself because my kids are grown.
I actively and constantly try to look for more and more ways that I can be a more patient mom and not yell at my kids. So if it means putting some toys in the attic so we don't have so many that I get stressed out about the house or whatever, which that's on my to-do list, or gardening, or sometimes I lock myself in my room to breastfeed my baby away from the other three, and I let them watch TV or play or whatever because mama needs a break. So just being able, I prefer to take a breather than to yell at my kids. So being able to connect and be my social butterfly self, that helps me be a more patient person because I'm meeting my own emotional needs of having friends and stuff. Right?
And you're doing a great job with all of them. All 4 of them.
Look at all those teeth. Do you see those teeth? So cute. Yeah.
He's always reading. I love seeing the kids get out their books and read. I'm like, oh.
Yes. That's why I sent you the link yesterday when I made that video.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't think
that I will make a little bit of money on that watch time too. That's nice to know.
What's that? Oh, the
made kids. Even though it's a lot less, but that's okay.
I'll have to let you know. I mean, I don't really remember. I guess I could easily look it up, but let's see. I could look it up. Do you want me to?
Yeah, let's look it up.
Okay, I can tell you guys. So
I've made $2.36 total on YouTube so far, but I've only been monetized a few days, so I was amazed by that. I thought how much a month on YouTube would do.
That's awesome. So, it shows right here, August was $29 and September so far is 11.
Wow. Well, we're just a few days into September.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess 11 is $1 per day. So yeah, you said you're making about $1 a day. That's about right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
I mean,
much
who doesn't want $1 a day?
Right?
For doing something they love to do, right? And
I agree.
And I love that over time it builds as you have more videos and more potential things for people to view and more potential for going viral. You want to go viral?
So, of course, like I mentioned before, my top video is the Zooms, but you can, I'm trying to find one for her for the reading ones. Like Pout Pout Fish Goes to the Doctor is at 12 cents. So, yeah, pretty neat. I mean, my highest video is at $6. So, yeah, that's just kind of the way it works. A little bit here and there. It's just fun to see the numbers. Really, I'm not, of course you want to make some passive money, but it's not really about that. It's just fun to see it,
Yes.
You can almost get a tank of gas. Woohoo! I'll take it. Okay. I'm going live solo next week. Oh, the train wreck that'll be. Oh, Leah, you're going to do amazing. Leah, you're a natural, though. She's worked in radio.
And make sure when you go live, if you're in the VIP Kid YouTubers group, make sure you share the link in the YouTubers group so that we can then see it and hopefully come to your live and help you not feel alone, or at least watch the playback and give you a comment about how amazing you are, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Are you super cute?
Oh, I was just reading. Candy said, "Are you going to join the Teachers Advisory Council?"
Nah.
No.
Nope.
I'm better with kids than adults. That's what I always say in my classroom. All right. I don't see any more questions about YouTube. We kind of Evelyn and I go like this because we just like to talk and chat. And I think that's why people come to my channel sometimes just to have some chat. And
I think people enjoy the, I mean, there are different types of people. There are people who want you to get to the point and get it over with. And then there's chit-chatty people like you and me. So there might be someone that would thumbs down this video because they're not looking for that kind of video. But don't take it personally because not everybody's going to like everything all the time. But you'll find your audience will find you. And you'll find your audience, and the people that stick around and keep watching and subscribe are the people that like you for who you are and your content.
And they're the ones you want on your channel anyway.
Exactly.
All right. I think that's it. Evelyn, thank you so much for coming on here. I know you've had a busy morning.
Yeah. Well, I was able to get, I had one MC regular that didn't show.
Oh.
Then I had a 30-minute break with nothing, so I made a YouTube video. And then I had 2 trials that showed, and they were short notice. So
nice.
Hopefully they sign up too, right?
Right.
I'll have 2 out school classes today.
Oh, wow.
And I interviewed the other Casey on my YouTube channel. So yeah.
And what videos did you put out this morning? Sorry.
I made a video about what's going on with GoGo Kid right now, and about they're kind of having GoGo Kid is owned by TikTok, so there's a ban going on with them. So
I just talked to a friend about that this morning, so maybe I should send her your video.
Yeah, it's processing, so it'll be uploaded like tomorrow, I guess. You know how when you have a live video, it takes a little while to process.
Yeah.
So yeah,
sure does.
The video is called Happy Teacher's Day in China in parentheses, and then it says and GoGo Kid drama.
Okay, sounds good.
The video. So I just made that for the 30 minutes between classes because I was like, why not?
Yeah. I have 3 videos that are half started. Editing and getting those videos done are so much harder for me. I still haven't done my Stitch Fix video. And I've taken all the pictures and I just have to put it together.
Yeah. With my Stitch Fix video, well, Yeah, I do. There's two different kinds of videos I do. I go live on my channel. That's one kind. And the second kind is I make and edit videos on my phone. So I'll make like gardening video, but I think it's so much easier to edit on your phone than on a computer, in my opinion. I think, but yeah, because I can be watching my kids play and editing a video at the same time. I don't have to be in my office, you know.
Yeah. Mine is I just get distracted. I'm like, squirrel. Actually, lizard. Lizard, as Leah was on my channel and the lizard jumped out.
You like elephants?
Oh.
It's an elephant. Elephant.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I appreciate your time. And Evelyn, thanks for coming on again.
All right. We'll say bye.
See you next time. Goodbye, Caleb.
See you. Bye-bye.